How long have you been friends?
What, a month?
So under the right circumstance, would you ever let him hit?
Definitely. I would. Under the right circumstance, yeah.
How about you, the other way around?
That's neither here nor there.
Well, she just solidified it.
She said what? What'd you say? Let me know what I can say.
I said that I would let you hit under the right circumstances.
Oh yeah, under the right circumstances, yeah. Under the right
Well,
circumstances.
why'd you wait for her response before you gave yours?
Because I don't know how much information I could put out there.
So y'all learned the talking
Yeah,
stage.
very early on.
So why would you call each other friends?
I feel like you got to be friends first before you take that next level. Because also, to be honest, like, I don't know him. So it's like,
Well, have you ever needed to know a guy to sleep with him?
I've done it on the first night. I'm grown as fuck.
So why are you guys taking your time now?
It's a matter of. I let this nigga hit. I let this nigga hit. I really can't keep. We've already fucked. Really? I don't feel like lying. I already fucked him. And that, honestly, it was fine. It was great. I had a great time. And honestly, we're friends and we chilling.
Look, fellas, here's the thing, bro. If you see a woman with a male best friend, best believe he hit. You ain't gotta try to figure it out. Don't listen anything that she says. If she said, no, we never did anything, he's just my bestie, that boy already hit. And here's the thing about that. He smashed her already and he ain't got a wife her. So she will always be his side chick. She will always be that one chick that he could have if he wanted to. But she's going to be that one chick that he can smash whenever he wants to. And it don't matter if she have a boyfriend or if she's single. So if you meet a girl and she have a male best friend, best believe that dude already hit, bro. Don't let her introduce you to that guy and shake his hand and smile in his face. That's a nigga who is fucking your bitch. And women are so shiesty, bro. They will introduce you to their male best friend knowing that they already smash him. And what's so crazy? Usually the joke is going to be on you. Fellas, don't let these women play with you like this, bro. Don't let a woman use you, because a lot of times, fam, the only reason why women like her get a boyfriend after they've been smashing their male best friend is simply because their male best friend is not going to commit to them and they need a sucker for love. They just need a guy to just be around and to kind of make the best friend feel a little jealous. You know, women play these type of games. See what I'm saying? But don't let a woman play you, fellas. All right, stay wise out here for real. This is crazy, yo.
So, who started the rumor that a man's value increases as he gets older, and why is it continuously being perpetuated? I feel like most women do not feel this way. Like, as a 30-year-old woman, I was on a date with a 45-year-old man, and I was like, you probably have about 25 more years to live. Like, do I really want to be a widow out here? Not only that, but like, how much longer will we be able to sexually satisfy me? Also, no one talks about how a man's sperm count decreases as he gets older. So it's like, you're not as fertile either. So I feel like this is just like a delusion shared amongst men and perpetuated by men to support them, like, not really wanting to settle down at an appropriate age. But like, I don't look at a 45-year-old man and I'm like, wow, he's a catch, never been married, no kids. I'm looking at him and I'm like, something must be wrong with you. Red flag. And that's like regardless of how much money you have. But that's just my hot take. Also, he started complaining about his knee and saying he might have to get surgery soon. And I was like, oh gosh, I'm already about to become a caretaker. No, thank you.
Look, here's the thing. Most women have a hard time hearing the truth. Women love to live a lie. They love for people to lie to them, even if they know it's a lie. But if the lie makes them feel good, they're gonna run with it. A man who is 45 years old compared to a woman his age is like night and day. And the reason why they say as a man gets older, his value increase, because a man value based on society is based on his resources, based on the things that he can acquire, based on his ability to take care of his family, based on his ability to protect his family. These are the things that makes a man value increase. And a lot of times with most men, when most men get in their 30s, that's when they start getting their life together. That's when they are in a better financial space. That's when they could really do the things that they want to do. That's when they could start purchasing the things that they really want to purchase. You see what I'm saying? Versus when a man is in his 20s and he got to struggle out here. And then what's crazy is when he's in his 20s, the women who are in their 20s, they usually go for the guy who is making money. And usually the guys who's making money are the guys in their 30s. It's just like in high school. The first year of high school, like the freshman year, all the girls used to date the seniors. See what I'm saying? Why? Because older men value are usually higher than younger men. That's just what it is. It's just what it is. But when a woman is bitter, when she don't want to deal with reality, she will say things like this. But here's the reality. The reality is you're 30 years old. I'm not quite sure if she's a mother yet, but if a man is to date a woman who is 30 years old, who don't have any kids, that's a red flag. Because the question is, what you been doing all this time? Why you ain't got no kids? What you just been getting ran through? And now you're 30 and now you're looking for a sucker to start a family with? That's kind of crazy. Because as a man, you got to do a background check on these women. And also, you're 30 years old. In 4 to 5 years, you're going to be dealing with pregnancy scare. So as a man, if a man wants to start a family, he's not necessarily going to start a family with a woman who's 30, because it's like, can you really bear my child? You see what I'm saying? Like, you have to start asking yourself these things. And that's why when a woman is in her 20s, that's when she's in a prime, because she can make a baby and bounce back. But when a woman is in her 30s, this is what she have to deal with. Look, here's the thing. Women have a very short shelf life, and they have to deal with the reality of that. Because this chick right here, right, she's 30. If she have a kid, depends on how she take care of herself. She might not look as physically good as she's looking right now. It might be night and day. And as a man, that's something that you got to deal with. And here's the thing about a man who is 45 years old, who is probably single with no kids. That's a great thing. That shows that that man is responsible. That shows that that man don't have a bunch of baby mamas out here that he got to deal with, which will take away from his ability to produce as a man. It will take away his ability to be a great provider. These type of things matters. And the thing about a man who is 45 years old, like I said, he's able to increase his resources versus if a woman is 45 years old, she probably can't even have kids. She probably gonna be dealing with menopause. So the fact that she's trying to downplay a man that's 45, this is just a woman who is bitter and who just don't want to accept reality. And it's sad because most women are like this. Like, whenever you hear a chick say this, and what's so crazy about this, bro? Here's the crazy part, right? If the guy she's talking about, right, if he was a millionaire, if the 45-year-old man was a millionaire, his age wouldn't even matter to her. Think about that. But if a woman is 45 years old and she's a millionaire, fam, she's still a 45-year-old woman at the end of the day. You see the difference? It's a major difference. But again, when a woman is in denial, when she don't want to accept the truth, she say dumb shit like this.
I bought a one-way ticket to this small island near the Caribbean Sea because I just was losing it. Like, I found out the guy that I had been dating had like 2 kids, and I was like tattooing my face. Like, my mental health was abysmal, and so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to the sea. That's how all the crazy girls should heal. And I went with my friend, and she was like having little island romances and stuff, but I was like, ew, like, I'm over men, like I don't want to talk to a man. So 3 days before we leave, we're on the beach, and I see this guy, and I'm just like, and I'm a world traveler, so I'm always seeing like good looking men, but I'm really shy. Like, I'm not gonna talk to a man. He has to come to me. But this man, I just saw him and I was like, I need him. I said this verbally, and he was looking at me, I was looking at him, and I was like smiling, and he was smiling back, and I was like, ah! So he goes in the ocean, and I'm like, oh my god, girl, like, we have to follow him. We go in the ocean, and he's just like swimming, and I'm like staring at him, and I'm like, I need him. Like, I need him inside of me. And then this guy who is Colombian but speaks English heard me, and he was like, oh my god, like, you want to be with that guy? And I was like, yes. And he's like, let's get you guys together, like, let's wingman. And so my friend and him were like planning how they're gonna like introduce us, because I'm shy. But he literally like watched us plot on him, and just he walked over and goes, "¿Cómo estás?" I was like, bien, but I didn't speak good Spanish at the time. David, the wingman guy, was like translating for us, and he was putting in work. Like, he was trying to get us to kiss. And my man David succeeded. We literally were like making out in the ocean and just all over each other. And I was like, I'm gonna take him home. Like, literally, we walked home. That's my friend. We walked home, and literally I stopped and got like razors on the way. Like, I was like, yeah, like, tonight gonna be crazy. There's David, our translator. And so took him home. We hooked up. I expected him like to leave the next day. No, he wakes up, starts making homemade arepas, and I'm just like, literally like, who is this man? But it was his birthday, so I did not kick him out. We instead took him to a sea aquarium, and we just like were vibing, having like a fun little romance. He was like, I want to spend the next 3 days together while you're here. I was like, okay, cool. Then it's time for me to leave. He takes me to the airport, and he's like, don't get on that flight. Like, stay with me and live with me on this island. I'm like, you're crazy. I don't even know you. Bye. But while I was in Cartagena, we're still like FaceTiming. I'm practicing my Spanish, and the vibes are just good. Like, he even added me on a group chat with his family, and I was really liking him. Then my best friend, who was doing this whole trip with me, went to Barcelona, and I went back to Medellin alone and went to the dentist. They told me I need to have emergency wisdom teeth surgery. I had such a rough healing process, and he was like, please come to the island. I'll take care of you. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll do it. So I go back to the island, and I don't even have a dad. So I've really never been taken care of by a man. But this man, I mean, literally spends hours preparing me soups, purees them, ices my face, makes saltwater rinses, cuts out my food for me. My sockets ended up getting infected, so I was in so much pain. He physically carried me to get like pain shots. So I was like, you know what? This is my man. So I stayed on the island with him because I'm jobless. This is all such a jobless activity. He works as a barber and tattoo artist, so he's a pretty free schedule. So we just like go to the beach in the middle of the day. He's cooked for me since we met, and which is amazing because I'm used to girl dinner, so finally I'm being nourished. And he's just so nice, like gives haircuts to homeless guys on the island and like cooks them meals. I got really sick. I've actually been like dealing with a lot of health issues, and that's why I haven't been posting. And oh my god, I'm gonna cry, but the way this man is taking care of me, I can't even get into it because I'm a cry, but he's so real. My name tatted, took me to Cartagena to meet his dad's side of the family, and then I was like, okay, I have to go to Mexico for my group trips, and I just like Mexico better than Colombia. And he literally gets a passport, comes with, and already has a job. I get comments like, oh my god, like, what if he's using you for a visa? I am not marrying him anytime soon. I don't live in America to sponsor someone for a visa, and he's Venezuelan. They literally have temporary protected status in the US, just like Ukrainians, and he has family that lives in Georgia that can sponsor him. People are so worried about you getting used because you're dating someone foreign, but y'all be getting used by American men. So we don't have to like get married for him to move to the US, but if y'all see us on 90 Day Fiance, just know we're getting a bag.
Look, fellas, know your worth, man. Know your worth, okay? Stop smashing these broads for free. Like, if a chick is choosing up on you, unless that chick could benefit you, unless she could do something that will benefit you, fam, leave that bird alone if you're not really into her. Now, this guy right here, he saw an opportunity and he made the best out of it, because y'all have to understand, these women use y'all all the fucking time. Like, whenever a chick see a dude that she likes and shoot a shot and he dick her down, dog, she just use your ass. Like, what you really got from it? Some pussy, like a nut, really? But you wasn't really into shorty in the first place, but she chose you, right? So that's the thing, fellas. You gotta know your worth out here, bro. Stop fucking these birds for free. Like, if you see a chick who chews up on you and all that, and you know you're not really into her, but she has someone to fuck, make sure she could benefit you, man. Make sure she could benefit you. Just don't fuck her for free. And that's all it really is with this chick. And this chick is a straight bird. And this is why I tell you all dudes all the time, man, treat a bird like a bird. That's exactly what this dude is doing. This dude is like, man, this chick want me to give her some dick. All right, watch this. Let me finesse her ass. And that's smart. And that's how a man gotta carry it, man, because I'm telling you, fam, don't give these birds your energy for free, because what these birds will do, these birds will drain your energy, drain you, power up, and go find another victim. facts. Because what this chick was thinking, she was thinking, okay, I'm just gonna fuck this dude tonight and he's gonna leave in the morning. And my man had a different plan. He saw an opportunity in this bitch and he used it. And that's how dudes gotta move, man. But the thing about this chick, she is just out there to like, by the way, women who be doing that solo travel shit, bro, those passport sis, those passport hoes, yo, any chick who be like, yo, I'm traveling overseas by myself type shit, yo, those women are the biggest stats, bro. Those women are going overseas for dick. That's it. And the thing about when they go overseas, right? Like, for example, like how she smashed dude, she was kind of mad because she like, damn, this nigga, he's sticking around? Because she probably already lined up a few other cats on the island that she wanted to smash, but that's usually how it goes, fam. These chicks be running through like 5 and 6 dudes wildly on one trip. That's a fact. So be careful with that too, fellas. Facts. Pay attention to the signs out here. If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. Y'all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.